Hey guys, this is Ruth. Today we're going to make a flu bug bag. That's what I'm calling it, or I always have called it. When my son goes back to school after the Christmas break, I always send him with a few extra things to kind of cut down on his chances of getting the flu or a bad cold or any of the germs that most people bring back from home or on vacation or things like that. I think this would be something good that you could send with your students that are going away to college or going back to boarding school or things like that. But I hope you guys like it, and I hope it helps. So everybody stay nice and safe. Wash those hands, wash those hands. But pan down, cameraman. This is tea. I have honeybush tea. I ground it up in my spice grinder, and that is a half a cup of tea or tea powder. You can use the instant if you wish, but I don't like to do that. This is cloves that I purchased from the store, and I ground that up in my coffee grinder also. And that's a 1/4 cup of cloves. We're going to put a half a cup of sugar. That is brown sugar, so that's a little bit different, but you know, that's what I like. Do it the way that you like. You do not have to use the exact ingredients. This is cinnamon. This is sweet cinnamon, which is true cinnamon powder. And we're going to put a 1/4 cup of the cinnamon also. There we go, 1/4 cup of that. Try not to get cinnamon everywhere. We're going to put orange peel powder. Let's just stay on the table, baby. I'll stay down. Orange peel powder. We're going to put a half a cup of that. This is really strong. It's similar to Tang, but this is the dried peel of the orange. And I think it tastes a whole lot better. Woo, we got powders flying everywhere. This is lemon peel powder, and it's the dried rind of lemons. And we're going to put a half a cup, well, not almost a full half a cup of that. And we're going to put ginger. Now the ginger, that's optional, but I like ginger. I think it's real good for the body, good anti-inflammatory. We're going to put a tablespoon of the ginger. Oh, and you have to have a smell. Man, that smells so good. And we're going to mix this all up, and we're going to put it in a container. And all you have to do is measure out a tablespoon or 2. Put it in your jar. You have a nice soothing drink that makes you feel good. All that vitamin C from the citrus, the good anti-inflammatory from the ginger, really sweats the body a little bit too, so it kind of gets germs away from the body that way. Let me get my canning funnel here, and we'll get this in the jar. Once you get it in the jar, you can shake it up, and that helps to blend it even better. And I think this should give him a jar full of it. It normally does. You know, with me in these paint jars, I'm addicted to them. Don't fill it all the way up yet, because once you get it in the jar, you're going to shake it up real good to make sure that those spices blend real well. And I'll get the rest of it in the jar in a minute. But that's our Russian tea. We're going to get that vitamin C in that fella. And this is the bag that we're going to put it in. He hates when his mother puts things in bags, but I can't help myself. What can I say? So we're going to give him Russian tea. That's going to be one of the things that we put in the bag. We're going to put a jar full of honey, although it almost stabs me to give him a full jar of honey. I hate when people waste local honey. It takes bees a year to make this, so I think we ought to treasure it. I'm also going to give him, excuse me, man, that was quite the sneeze. I'm going to give him some hydrogen peroxide wipes. Sound like I need them myself, but that's just because that orange peel is in my nose. He already has the what shall we say, bleach wipes, but I like the hydrogen peroxide wipes for food-based things like kitchen utensils and things like that, because you can put this in your mouth. So we're going to do the hydrogen peroxide wipes. We're also going to give him a bag of gloves, rubber gloves. That way you can wipe down your door handles, your bathroom, your shared things if you have a roommate, wipe off your steering wheel, your everything that you need to wipe. I'm also going to give him little packets of tea. I tried giving him my own tea blend, and he never did it that way, so it was easier that I gave him herbal teas. And these are for sleep, because if you don't get enough sleep, you're going to run your body down. You're going to have a greater threshold of getting sick. So I always try to give him chamomile or some type of sleepy time tea. So we got packets of tea. We also are going to give him a no-touch hand sanitizer, or soap I should say. This has the no-touch soap. You put your hand under that. All the couponers know that when you got the coupons for these, it was absolutely fabulous. That way you're not constantly touching your soap dispenser with your dirty hands. Here are the soaps that we made, and if you check out my video on the beer soap that I made, these are the last 2 bars that I have that I'm going to give to him because hops help kill staph bacteria or resistant staph on the skin. I'm going to give him that to kind of cut down on some of the bacteria. We're also going to get granulated garlic. I know that sounds crazy, but garlic is one of the best antibacterial, antiviral, antibacterials that you can buy. Ancient drug. This is the granulated garlic, not garlic salt or anything like that. I buy it in bulk and just put it in recycled containers. I would have to say the garlic and the honey are the 2 big items for me. And last but not least, we're going to do forsythia. Forsythia has been used for centuries in Asian countries for flu bacteria. Forsythia is that plant that comes up early spring, kind of on branches. You have the little yellow flowers, and I'll show you when mine come up. What I did last year was break the buds off, some of the branches I should say, and harvested a jar full of the flowers, and I let it steep for about 6 months, and it turned it a beautiful red color. So you have your forsythia tincture all ready for your antiviral, and we're going to put him some in one of my little spray bottles that I have available. And he can squirt this under his tongue once in the morning, once at night. And it is, let's see, there we go. We're not going to have a spill this time because we don't want to lose any of that. It is distilled in vodka. If your student is not old enough, or you don't think that they're old enough for vodka, most cough syrups, NyQuil, things like that are alcohol based, just FYI mothers and fathers. But mine, he's 23 and it's not going to hurt him. But the forsythia, usually each morning, and he's done this for years, tastes similar to alcohol, but you can also taste kind of a flowery essence. 1 squirt in the morning and 1 squirt at night before you go to bed, and that is a good natural homemade antiviral. So as a recap, some of the things we're going to put in our bag: we're going to put the automatic soap dispenser, that way those hands are nice and clean. We have gloves or rubber gloves to wipe down everything. Don't forget the door handles, one of the nastiest things in your TV remote. We have peroxide wipes in addition to the bleach wipes that he already has. We have the Russian tea, garlic granulars, and he normally puts this on salad, meats, when he does garlic bread, what have you. Garlic every day. They say apple a day, but I think garlic a day helps keep the doctor away. We're going to do a jar full of honey, and the honey is going to go absolutely excellent with the Sleepy Time tea and the chamomile tea packets that I'm going to put in there. The 2 soaps that I have left, the hops infused soaps, and we're going to put the forsythia tincture. But little ways to kind of help your students hopefully not get sick with this epidemic, and everybody stay safe. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.